yes, she might get challenged, or they might get challenged as a team by Bulls Dolmans, but I think those two teams are the ones that are going to end up having the drag race towards the line with in terms of a lead out.
The other rider they're going to have to watch is Lisa Brennau. Brennau's got some good power, the German champion. Watch out for that jersey coming into the finish, and it's just sometimes a rider that we can sometimes underestimate a little bit as Lonika Uneken attacks, and Suzanne Anderson straight on her here for Team Sunweb. Longa Borghini tries to go as well, but this is a good move now by the Bull Dolmans rider, and Anderson is latched on. Longa Borghini is trying to come across, and Guazzini, that looks like from Valcar, that's getting in here, so a powerful move, just kind of maybe running a bit of interference off to help Jolien Dura.
Watch out where the next Bulls Dolmans rider is sitting now, though, because if this stops at the front here now, it's likely to be another big attack.
Chantal Vandenbroek Black ominously moving up now, the presence of the former world champion, as Longa Borghini and Guazzini look around. 3.2 to go now in towards the finish. And in terms of positioning, Maggie, as you said, it's a long finishing straight for the out-and-out sprint as Van Dijk moves up on the outside here.
Yeah, you definitely need a good lead out for this one. It's too far from the final corner to start the sprint there, so you're going to have to follow the wheels a bit to get to the point where you can start your sprint round about the 200, 150 meters to the line. But look at Lotte Kopecky as well. She's really riding very, very smart all the time, in the right place at the right time, not missing anything, but not really spending an awful lot of energy either.
Super confident. Lotte Kopecky growing in stature every time we've seen her this season. Third in the Ronde van Vlaanderen, second in Ghent-Wevelgem, fourth in the Brabantse Pijl, National Road and Time Trial champion. Can she step onto the top step of the podium today? One after the other, they're firing the attacks up the road. Bull Dolmans, Uneken was the last one to go. Majerus, the champion of Luxembourg, now goes as they head towards the final couple of kilometers, and Ellen van Dijk here from Trek Segafredo, super vigilant on the front.
Yeah, the only problem is, though, that her teammate, Longa Borghini, is sat right near the very back here, about 4 or 5 riders from the back.
Sunweb just trying to get themselves organised. You can see the style. Lorena Wiebes, fourth from the front now for Team Sunweb. 2K to go.
Too early.
Yeah, I was just literally about to say, do you think that's too early?
Yeah, a little bit too early, especially if the front 2 riders here can just take relays and keep doing a 2-up time trial for another kilometre or so, and then start doing that sort of one rider peels off, then they can make it all the way there. But I think the way they've just taken to the front there now, if Bulls Dolmans get organised behind, they're likely to run out of power to look after Wiebes.
Suzanne Anderson in a world of pain trying to move up, but Amy Peters, is she going to be going out for Bull Dolmans? Everyone's looking at Jolien Dura. So many options in this group. I have Bull Dolmans, Valcar and Guazzini trying to keep this one under control here for Valcar, for Elisa Balsamo, but Amy Peters, many riders would look at her for the sprint, but now makes that late move as she looks for the Flamme Rouge. Can they close it down? Wiebes is getting brought back here by Jackson. Jackson closes it down up to Amy Peters. This is a dangerous move for everybody else. Team Sunweb have got Wiebes in the perfect position as Longa Borghini just tries to close it down now with 1 kilometre to go.
1K to go, and Borghini is struggling to make the junction there, and I think Wiebes is just taking up the... No, it's not.
Jackson moves through. Yep. They're lining this one up. Alison Jackson on the front. Wiebes has made it onto the wheel now. Amy Peters poised and ready. Brennauer, 4 riders from the front now. The German champion Capone is there. Jolien Dura. Alice Barnes just tries to close that gap down. Jolien Dura just moves up now towards Lorena Wiebes. Balsamo a little bit far back, as is Lotte Kopecky. Sarah Roy is poised and ready. Jackson leading out. Capone tucking it down for FK DJ as they look around, they stall. It's a long finishing straight as Longo Borghini now starts to make the move. Jackson persisting with the lead out as Longo Borghini closes it down now. Lorena Wiebes is in the perfect position, but Jolien Dura's right on the wheel. Who's going to be the first rider to go? Wiebes has got to make sure that she doesn't get boxed in now as Jolien Dura goes for Bull Diamonds. Wiebes though comes off the wheel. Lisa Brenner is there. Wiebes comes through. Barrier side. Dura's holding the front. Wiebes is there. The throw to the line. Jolien Dura puts the hand up. Wiebes came through barrier side there as it looks like it's between Jolien Dura, Lorena Wiebes and Lisa Brenner for the podium.
Messy sprinter. It was, yeah, kind of the speed sort of dropped off as they came towards the final 200-300 meters, and he completely took Lotte Kopecky out of the equation. Found herself boxed in down the back there, but Jolien Dura got to the front and opened up the sprint. And I think Lorena Wiebes just hesitated a bit, got caught on the back wheel, had to come around and then picking the barrier side again. So we get in this picture here. See, Wiebes is following the Bulls Domans rider, and then Lisa Longo Borghini opens up the sprint. Wiebes follows that, but then Borghini starts to run out of legs. And here now you can see Jolien Dura opens up her sprint.
Jackson kept on with the sprint once you had a look at the kick though of Jolien Dura. Gaps Wiebes a little bit. Wiebes has to go barrier side, and the gear difference there, Maggie. Yeah,
massive. And also that Jolien Dura just really took her across the road a bit there as well, which nothing that I would say would that there was any wrongdoing in that. It just sort of threw Lorena Wiebes somewhat, but yeah, massive difference in terms of gear that they're sprinting on. I would have said that Lorena Wiebes was probably slightly under-geared for that.
Yeah, phenomenal. Yeah, I was just saying the power there of Jolien Dura. Wiebes really, you can see revving on that one. Jolien Dura just kind of you got to be brave when you go barrier side though, haven't you?
Yeah, definitely. I don't think she had much of a choice. She committed to the left hand side quite early on, and then Jolien